Hi everyone. For today's review we're going to go back into the skies and have a look at this book, The Fokker Fours, written by Rob Mulder. This wonderful book looks at three aircraft, the Fokker F-32, the Fokker 36 and the Fokker 22. These were four-engined airliners that were built before World War II. They had a fascinating career, and their various highs and lows are all discussed in this beautifully illustrated, wonderfully detailed book. The F-32 was for 58 days the world's largest airliner until the Junkers G-38 Flying Wing entered service. It's quite interesting that these planes at the time were considered giants, and yet when they are compared with the DC-3, they're only about 15% larger, but they certainly had a much bigger presence. The Fokkers F-36 and F-22 were of a refined design, and there's a wonderful anecdote in the book where Anthony Fokker, the man after whom the corporation and the aircraft are named, once he saw the designs, exclaimed, "It looks like a pregnant duck! In 10 years I will be ashamed to have my name associated with this aircraft." I think that's a little harsh. The plane is quite round, but when you look at it through modern day aesthetics, it's quite aerodynamic. Of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Published by European Airways, this book is yet again a credit to the publishers. The photos are beautifully reproduced, crystal clear, and a wide variety. You get all aspects of the aircraft: interiors, exteriors, in the air, on the ground, construction, destruction, the works. We can also appreciate just how much technology has advanced when you look at the cockpit layouts. In addition to looking at the careers of these three aircraft, there is also a chapter at the unbuilt four-engine designs, including one of my favorites, the Antwerp 160, which again looks like a far more refined flying wing, and almost makes me wish that we had more flying wings up in the skies. But these projects were never to be. These three aircraft had varied careers, all of which are detailed in the book. At the beginning of World War II, the surviving F-22 and the sole F-36 aircraft were used as flying classrooms, essentially instructing the instructors. And out of those, by war's end, only one F-22 was still airworthy, which was briefly used by Scottish Aviation and was on the cusp of preservation, but unfortunately plans did not work out, and it was scrapped. And so we only have memories and a few scattered artifacts of these aircraft, as well as this absolutely beautiful book. It is wonderfully written. Rob, as exhibited in his Albatross book, has a beautiful, easy-flowing style. It is just wonderful to sit and read. All aspects of the aircraft are covered. There's wonderful chapters detailing how it was to even fly the planes, and the variety of photos, again, are incredible. At the very end of the book, there is a color section where we have some beautiful, absolutely exquisite profile illustrations by Juanita Frenzy at Aero Illustrations. In addition, there are some beautiful cutaways, many of them from the 1930s. This book is a loving look at these three fascinating and trailblazing aircraft. The final chapter, looking at the unbuilt designs, is also a fascinating insight into some of the aviation ideas of the late 30s and some of the trends. It seems that flying wings were definitely a thing for a while. This book is becoming rare, so if you are fascinated by pre-World War II large propeller airliners, then do hunt this book down. It is fantastically written and beautifully illustrated. And for me, this is a 5 Captain's Hats. It is the one-stop reference for this absolutely fascinating series of aircraft. And if there are any other aircraft types, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to review them for you. So until next time, enjoy and happy reading, everyone.